Here, on the eastern edge of China, where the mighty Yangtze River meets the East China Sea, rises Shanghai. The beating heart of the nation and the gateway between East and West. From a humble fishing town to a world metropolis, Shanghai has transformed itself into a stage where history and the future collide. Towering skyscrapers piercing the clouds, while century-old alleyways whisper stories of resilience and change. This is a city of contrasts, where the glow of neon lights dance upon the waters of Huangpu River and where the spirit of tradition walks hand in hand with the rush of modern ambition. Let's begin with geography. Shanghai sits on a vast river delta shaped by Hangzhou Bay to the south and the mighty Yangtze River to the north. The city's territory is made up of Chongming Island, Changxing Island, Yangshan Island, and the main Shanghai Peninsula. The urban core lies in the central and northern parts of the peninsula, crossed by two iconic waterways, the Huangpu River and the Suzhou Creek. The land here is remarkably flat. With an average elevation of just 4 meters above sea level, the highest point in the entire city rises modestly at Sheshan Hill, standing at about 90 meters. Shanghai lies in the subtropical monsoon zone, blessed with 4 distinct seasons. Summers here are long, hot, and humid, with temperatures that can soar up to 40 degrees Celsius. Winters are relatively mild compared to northern China and much of Europe, rarely dropping below freezing, with the coldest days hovering around 0 degrees. June marks a unique period local called the plum rain season, over a month of continuous drizzle and heavy humidity that soaks the city in the mist. In late summer, Shanghai may also feel the sweeping force of typhoons coming in from the East China Sea, bringing powerful winds and torrential rain. This ever-changing climate, from blazing sunshine to stormy skies, shapes not only the rhythm of daily life but also the character of the city itself. Unlike many other regions of China, Shanghai does not boast a long and ancient history. For centuries, it remained as a quiet settlement. From Huating County in Song Dynasty to Songjiang Prefecture in the Yuan Dynasty, salt production and silk weaving brought local prosperity. But it never grew into a true city. That changed in 1842. After the Qing dynasty's defeat in the First Opium War, the Treaty of Nanjing forced China to open Shanghai's Bund as a treaty port. What began as a concession area for foreign trade soon expanded into an international settlement. Banks, trading houses, and grand European-style buildings rose along the waterfront, giving birth to a cosmopolitan city unlike any other in China. By the early 20th century, Shanghai was known as the Paris of the East, a place where East and West converged. Jazz music filled the dance halls, newspapers and films flourished, and the city became a center of finance, culture, and modern life in Asia. But this golden age was not without hardship. Shanghai endured foreign occupation, war, and political upheaval. After 1949, under the newly founded People's Republic of China, Shanghai entered a different era. The city remained an important industrial hub, but its international role faded. Then, in the late 20th century, China's reform and open-up policy unleashed a new wave of transformation. Pudong, once farmland, was designated as a special development zone in 1990, and within just a few decades, it grew into a skyline of futuristic skyscrapers led by the iconic Shanghai Tower. Today, the historic Bund and modern Lujiazui stand face to face across the Huangpu River, symbolizing a city that bridges tradition and innovation, past and future. A living showcase of China's rapid rise on the world stage. To power a city of this scale, an efficient transportation network is absolutely essential. Shanghai's expressway system is vast, and it is built upon 3 components. First, the national expressways, which connect Shanghai to provinces across China, stretching as far as Yunnan in the southwest. Second, the urban expressways, designed to keep the city moving. These includes 4-ring expressways, the inner ring, middle ring, outer ring, and the suburban ring, along with major north-south artery like the Nanbei Expressway and the Jiaming Elevated Road, and major east-to-west routes such as Yan'an Elevated Road and the Beiheng Tunnel. Finally, the municipal expressways form the backbone of connectivity, linking suburban districts with key facilities across the metropolis. Despite its immense land area of 6,340 square kilometers, Shanghai's 1,464 kilometer long expressway network ensures no destination is ever too far. From the city center, one can reach almost any point in Shanghai within just 1.5 hours. Even more astonishing than its highways is Shanghai's railway system. For external connections, rail lines converges on the city from the northwest and southwest, forming 4 major passenger hubs: Shanghai Hongqiao Station, Shanghai Railway Station, Shanghai South Station, and Shanghai West Station. These stations link Shanghai seamlessly with every corner of China. Within the city, the rail transit network is nothing short of extraordinary. It includes 2 suburban railway lines, the world's first commercial maglev line, and the crown jewel, the Shanghai Metro, the largest metro system on the planet, with 20 lines spanning a total of 837 kilometers and operating speeds between 80 to 120 km per hour. It is a network built for both speed and scale. The metro encompasses 510 stations covering every administrative district, every commercial hub, every residential center, as well as the city's 2 international airports, major tourist resorts, and high-tech parks. With a staggering daily ridership of around 10 million passengers, the Shanghai Metro is not just a mode of transport, it is the everyday life of a city. And if you ever come to Shanghai as a visitor, the metro will be your fastest and most convenient way to explore this mega city. Shanghai is often called China's #1 city, not only because of its immense scale, with an urbanized area spanning over 1,242 square kilometers and a population more than 25 million, but because of its achievements across multiple fields, with a GDP exceeding 5.3 trillion yuan. Shanghai stands as the nation's economic powerhouse. The city is also home to the world's busiest port, the Yangshan Deepwater Port, which handled over 14 million TEUs in just half a year, earning Shanghai the title of a global hub for shipping and trade. It is China's undisputed financial center, with the Shanghai Stock Exchange, the Free Trade Zone, and the headquarters of many major Chinese banks concentrated here. At the same time, the city leads in advanced manufacturing and shipbuilding. The famous Jiangnan shipyard alone boasts an annual capacity of 4.5 million tons and has even built China's first aircraft carrier equipped with electromagnetic catapults. Taken together, these accomplishments make Shanghai far more than just a mega city. But what defines Shanghai goes far beyond these numbers and facilities. It is the beating heart of China, the nation's center of economy, finance, trade, shipbuilding, shipping, high-end manufacturing, commerce, and global openness. Shanghai is also often described as a city where the skyline has no end. What makes up this skyline is not only its soaring skyscrapers, but also the endless stretch of commercial centers and business districts. Now, let's take a closer look at 5 Shanghai's major CBDs. First, Lujiazui. This is Shanghai's largest and most iconic CBD, home to landmarks such as the Oriental Pearl Tower and the city's tallest skyscrapers. The 632-meter Shanghai Tower, the 493-meter Shanghai World Financial Center, and the 420-meter Jingmao Tower. In total, Lujiazui hosts 11 skyscrapers taller than 200 meters. This is also China's only national-level development zone, focused on finance, insurance, securities, and international trade. Famous malls here include the IFC Mall and Super Brand Mall. Second, the Haipai Middle Road CBD in Huangpu District. Located in the very heart of the city, this area is known for its high-end shopping and luxury style. It features landmarks such as K11, Hong Kong Plaza, Lippo Plaza, Shanghai Plaza, Shanghai Times Square, and Xintiandi. It is one of the most stylish and fashionable areas in Shanghai, and also where luxury cars are most often seen on the streets. Third, the Jing'an Temple CBD. Built around the historic and mysterious Jing'an Temple in the city's west, the district is synonymous with refining living and upscale business. Here, you will find 5-star hotels, flagship luxury stores, and some of the city's most prestigious shopping centers, including Plaza 66, Jing'an Kerry Center, Jiuguang Department Store, and Rio Mall. It is often regarded as Shanghai's most elegant urban core. Fourth, the Lujiazui CBD. Located on the southwest of the city, Lujiazui serves as one of Shanghai's main sub-centers. This area combines shopping, entertainment, dining, and culture. It is famous for its luxury and mid-range fashion outlets, electronic malls, restaurants, and religious landmarks. Today, Lujiazui is not just only a bustling cluster of high-rise buildings, but also a place for leisure, food, white-collar life, and tourism. Major malls including Grand Gateway 66, Metro City, Orient Shopping Center, Lujiazui Center, and Huijing Department Store. Fifth, the North Bund CBD. Facing Lujiazui across the Huangpu River and together with the Bund forming a golden triangle, the district is positioned as a hub for shipping, finance, technology, and the digital economy. Along Dongchangzhi Road, its landmarks including SMP Plaza and the Ruffle City North Bund. Beyond these 5, Shanghai hosts many more thriving business hubs, such as the Hongqiao Business District, Wujiaochang, Qiantan, Xuhui West Bund, Zhongshan Park, and Zhangjiang High-Tech Park. Together, they form the endless skyline of Shanghai, a city where commerce, culture, and ambition rise side by side. Of course, what gives Shanghai its soul is not just the skyline of steel and glass, but its unique culture. Rooted in the Wu and Yue traditions of the Jiangnan region, Shanghai developed something entirely its own from the mid-19th century onwards. A distinctive blend of East and West, often called Haipai culture. For over a century, waves of migrants from across China and around the world have turned Shanghai into a true melting pot of ideas, styles, and traditions. This cultural fusion can be seen most vividly on its architecture. Alongside the skyscrapers, the Bund preserves rows of early 20th century neoclassical buildings built by European powers, standing as silent witness to history. Equally iconic are the Shikumen houses, 2- or 3-story gray brick townhouses that blend Western design with traditional Jiangnan courtyard layouts. They embody the very essence of cultural integration. Another striking example is the Soviet style of neoclassicism of the Shanghai Exhibition Center, once known as the Sino-Soviet Friendship Building, showcase yet another layer of a city's diverse architectural legacy. Culture in Shanghai also thrives in daily life. The city is the birthplace of Chinese modern literature and cinema, with figures like Lu Xun and Li Chang leaving an indelible mark. It is also home to Shanghai-style cuisine, famous for its delicate flavors and signature dishes such as xiaolongbao, red braised pork, and shengjianbao. Jazz clubs of 1930s once gave Shanghai the name Paris of the East, and today, art galleries, fashion shows, and international expos continue the cosmopolitan tradition. Language is another culture anchor. Shanghai has its own dialect, Shanghainese, a branch of the Wu language family from the Taihu region. Distinct from Mandarin, Shanghainese carries rhythms, expressions, and identity of the city, a sound that connects generations of its people. Together, these influences form the soul of Shanghai, a culture born from tradition, transformed by history, and enriched by global exchange. Shanghai is far more a city of skyscrapers, commerce, and speed. It is a living symbol of China's past resilience and its future ambition. A place where history and modernity, East and West, meet in constant reinvention. To understand Shanghai is not only to admire its skyline, but to feel its rhythm. The morning bustle of West Market and the quiet charm of Shikumen lanes, the dazing lights of the Bund at night, it is a city of openness, fusion, and endless possibility. And if you ever have the chance, come and see it for yourself, because Shanghai is not just a place to visit, it is a city to experience, to feel, and to remember. If you enjoyed this journey through Shanghai, don't forget to like and subscribe, because in the next episode, we will be exploring the ancient capital of Nanjing.